Good morning, President Van Vokel, NEA Executive Committee, delegates, staff, and guests. It is a great day to be in our nation's capital, to come together as equals, as union brothers and sisters, to make informed decisions about our union's future, to present our best efforts in leading our professions, to celebrate our nation's birthday, to rededicate ourselves to the work of creating great public schools for every student. Please let me take a moment now to say some thank yous. First, to the wind beneath my wings and the person who always lets me shine, my husband, Mike. To retired Colorado Education Association President Beverly Engel, the new CEA President Carrie Dahlman, CEA Executive Director Mr. Tony Salazar, and finally, the Colorado Education Association. You have been magnificent in your support of me, my work, and the work of all CEA members. When I thought about giving a speech here today as the 2012 NEA ESP of the Year, I thought back to the moments and events that started me on this journey, of the people I started this journey with, how we decided we would have to beat the doors down to get where we needed for all our employees, to be better help to our charges, our students, and we did. So here is my story with some thoughts and facts and, yes, opinions. I am a daughter of the West. I was born in Colorado, still live there, south of Denver, west of Pueblo, up in Canyon City in the great Rocky Mountains. A beautiful place where we are proud of our roots, measured by individualism, molded by our work and life with and of our communities. It is true, we have a code of the West, not written in stone, but in mind and heart, values and themes that help guide our journey, to remind us of our meaning. 3 of them mean a great deal to me. 1, know when to draw the line. 2, live each day with courage. And 3, some things aren't for sale. First, know when to draw the line. I love my job as a health tech. That part of my life began in 1991. Working in an elementary school has brought such joy to my life. I walk through the doors of the school prepared for anything and everything every single day. The health, wellness, and the lives of the students entrusted to me are things I take great pride in. This is my profession, and no one is going to take that away. Now, as educators, we know challenges and adversity can arrive on the doorstep every day. We learn to greet them in a variety of ways. That's what we trained for. About 12 years ago, the doorstep was getting a pile of these. We began to hear things that disturbed us greatly. Things like, ESPs are a dime a dozen, or there are 100 people waiting in line to take your job, or better yet, get ready, any monkey can do your job. Yes, you heard that right. Any monkey can do your job. Appalled? Well, okay, appalled wasn't the word I really used, but for the sake of being appropriate, it'll have to do. So, appalled, me too. ESPs, unfortunately, often heard that kind of talk. Some still do. Well, our backs, got up and we said then, as I say today, not now, not anymore, and not on my watch. Without us, without ESPs, public schools, colleges, and universities just don't work. The community, the students, the employer, and we, the employees, have a vested interest to not be as cogs, treated as cogs. We drew the line. That kind of language gave me the drive and courage to lead and organize in my local in a tough anti-union environment. We organized and we won. Second code of the West, live each day with courage. Courage is the quality of mind enabling one to encounter danger and difficulties with firmness. I have learned that without heart or valor, adversity wins. In our work, adversity, challenges, and opportunities are facts of life. How we meet them, separately or together, takes a measure of courage. We all have it somewhere inside. We call it up when we are ready. In 2001, I stood in front of my school board asking for recognition of my local association. I felt very vulnerable and scared. I shook so badly that I could barely read from my paper. Afterwards, I vowed no one would ever make me that scared again. I would live each day with courage. That was a watershed moment that defined my journey for the next 12 years. Oh, by the way, the person responsible for the comment, "Any monkey can do your job," was gone 6 months after we recognized. My local is still going strong with a master contract, which includes due process and bargaining rights in a state without a bargaining law. And I am still working there as a respected, valued, contributing employee under a new administration. The lessons I learned from our organizing experiences are: every journey begins with one step. Success moves one step at a time, and you don't need a title to lead. Leading with vision, hope, and inner strength, and believing you can change things is more than enough. I learned that inner strength sometimes just needs a small push to get out. I learned that the wishbone can never replace the backbone. There are forms of courage that ESPs bring to life every day. Sometimes it places their own lives on the line. Some take my breath away, such as the story in Jefferson County, Colorado, where a man armed with a rifle shot 2 students at Deer Creek Middle School. A bus driver, getting ready to pull away from the school with a full bus, heard the shots. And when it looked like the shooter was looking for another victim, the bus driver jumped off the bus and helped a teacher hold down the suspect until police arrived. Two electricians used zip ties on the gunman's feet. Also helping was the head custodian, Kyle, a vigilant observer of all strangers coming to Deer Creek, who stopped the gunman from getting past the front office prior to the end of the school day. This is just one story of hundreds about how ESPs go above and beyond their duties every day. That's raw courage, and it too lies in the hearts of ESPs across the country who work to protect their students and their communities. I don't think you'd get that kind of innate, spontaneous action from a privateering contractor, do you? So yes, I'm proud of who we are and what we do every single day across this nation. ESPs are experienced, educated, and well-trained. 47% of us have an associate's or more advanced degree. 69% of us having some college education with plans for more. We care deeply for the students and their academic success. We work to keep students and schools safe. We do hundreds of tasks that keep a school running. And yet, we're not going to be quiet about it anymore. Our work is more than a job. It is a career. Far too many of us live in poverty or are working for poverty wages. It is not right, and we are going to right that wrong. Along with the recognition and respect our career choices deserve, we will continue the fight for a living wage for all of our work. The last code on my list, some things aren't for sale. Just as the health and wellness of my staff and students are responsibilities I take very seriously, so are the health and wellness of the NEA and my ESP and teachers across this nation. The challenges we face will require all of us to have the courage to stand strong, speak loud, and hold on tight to the core values that guide us daily. These values, equal opportunity, a just society, democracy, professionalism, partnership, and collective action, they give us hope and strength. These values are not for sale. We all watched with pride as our members across this nation have worked hard and demonstrated a great amount of courage for all of us to stamp out the injustice directed towards the middle class, public education, unions, and collective bargaining. We will continue to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in every school district, in every state, in every instance where attacks on their service to and for the public is under attack. Our solidarity is not for sale and never will be. I repeat, never will be. Someone once said that a child's life is like a piece of paper on which every person leaves a mark. The marks we leave on a child's life are precious and unforgettable. The papers of the children we work with are stamped with teaching and learning, love and care, dedication and commitment. And it is stamped only the way we, ESP and teachers, can stamp it. Education support professionals stamp those papers in our own unique ways. We keep in mind that our students' education, our core values, our mission, and our rights aren't for sale. We draw out our courage to stand up for what's right and demand the best for students and our schools. We will draw the line to defend and lead in our professions. I thank each and every one of you for standing strong and speaking loud for this organization, for your students, and for each other. Draw the line, have courage, meet the challenge, and be united. NEA, we educate America, and nobody does it better. I ask you today to ask an ESP to tell you their story so that together we can share our mutual stories with all. Brothers and sisters, ESPs and teachers, all educators, I thank you. I ask that you thank each other. Thank you.